Michael Valentino from Crusader Caravans in Campbellfield, Victoria. Today we've had a second-hand Excalibur Duke arrive in our dealership for immediate delivery before Christmas. Before we show you all the inside stuff, I'm going to walk you through right around the outside, including showing you some of the highlights like the ALKO ESC, the fully composite roof that you know and love from Crusader, and a little bit more. So before we jump inside, let's go around outside. So straight away, you'll notice we've got a 17-foot awning straight across the top. These guys, before they traded it in, had annex provision made for it, no annex, but we do have a draft skirt valued at $350 with premium canvas vinyl. So this guy here runs across all the way from the studs all underneath the Caravan checker plate body, and that keeps all the draft coming from the underside of the Caravan right around to your living quarters. I've pulled the awning out all the way here to be able to highlight all of the actual space and workability of this van. This thing is in near mint condition. They've really looked after it. It's really, really well looked after. You're going to absolutely love it inside. The van itself comes with full service history, of course. The tear weight on this guy is just over the 2,600 kilo mark, so it's light enough for that 3-ton vehicle. Ideally 3.5, you're going to get a little bit more out of it. Axle load capacity is valued at the 3.3 ton, running at a fully independent suspension on 15-inch 235 all-terrain wheels and tyres. The A-frame on this one runs right at the start there, right where the 50mm ball coupling is, right back to the wheels, so true strength substructure of 12-inch structural steel chassis, 3mm steel, Australian steel chassis all the way back there to the 3.3 ton fully independent ARV Ultra Duty suspension from the boys at ARV Chassis on the 15-inch 235 MPC wheels and all-terrain tyres. Underneath here of our tunnel boot, we have our gas bayonet with quick hookup attachments. The actual lead, of course, comes with this as well, ready to go. Speaking of storage-wise, we've got this nearly metre-wide storage capacity, fully lined with marine carpet in there as well for just a bit of flair. We have our wheel brace, we have our drop-down jockey wheel winder, we have our awning rod, or the short man stick. Highlighted there at the back, we've got two 120 amp AGM deep cycle batteries tucked up there in the corner, nicely tucked away. We have a 2000 unopened jack, so that guy's rated at 4 ton. That's gonna lift the whole van off if you need to be able to change the spare wheel and tire. Again, it has been fully serviced, ready to be able to roll just before Christmas. We have that Crusader composite construction, so we've got the insulated walls, of course, 3mm LU panel composite with plastic thermal composite protection in that as well. Checker plate high-rise 600mm cladding with reinforced studs all the way across it. We've got side marker clearance lights. There's really not much difference to that of the 2009 and 2020 Excalibur Duke. Construction-wise, we're looking at the same. It's just you don't have to pay the high ticket price, and you can get it today. Fully insulated composite roof, so that's that fully insulated 32mm panel right at the front here, all the way that wraps all the way to the back where it meets the high-rise checker plate there at the back. Tail rail across the front here. We've also got a toolbox on the A-frame as well as a barbecue storage slide. So the barbecue point comes all the way out here, and then, providing you don't pull it out too much, you can just pop that back in there and you can cook off that with the little baby Weber Q. Making our way across here, we've got our jerry can holder across here as well. 2 9-kilo gas bottles, full of pump pickup, of course. We have our jockey wheel right at the front here from ALKO, working beautifully. Little snatch hook from our previous owners. ALKO ESC wiring. We have our fridge on a separate Anderson plug for perfect temperature control while you're driving. Another Anderson plug for charging those batteries. 12-pin plug to be able to operate all of your lights and all of the brakes and such. And we have a Safety Dave reversing camera monitor there as well, which is the Safety Dave plug there that plugs into the vehicle. So as you're driving, you can see right down the stretch of road. 50mm ball coupling, ALKO ESC there. Chain hooks just underneath here, hanging low. And we have our brake safe cable. On this side, we have our generator slide. So generator slide right there, that's a 2 kVA rated generator slide. So you can pop the 2 kVA there, plug it into the 15 amp inlet right there, pull start, that's gonna run the air conditioner, which is the IBIS 4 inside. So it's an inverter air conditioner, far less energy pull. Compliance plate, we're sitting at 2642. We have an ATM of 33, a GTM of 3143, and a ball weight of 157. These things really, really, really light on. The towing capacity wise on this, you're gonna be looking ideally 3 to 3.5 ton. Power point for our charging system, of course, breakaway system charging point there. And we have our two 120 amp AGM batteries. And of course, under the marine carpet in the Excalibur range, we've got that checker plate clad floor as well. Again, coast to coast doors. These guys here, there's very limited keys for these, so you don't have to worry about having 50 different keys. We've got our aerial point right there. And these guys, of course, Crusader Caravan Owners Group of Australia, so they're a partaker of that. We have two 95-litre water tanks here on the side. We have an external shower with hot and cold water taps in there to be able to wash off our feet, our dog, our naughty husbands, whatever it may be. Mains pressure water with also mains pressure water fillers exclusive to the Excalibur range. So you pull this right here, it fires the pump, it sucks water straight in from here into the actual tank itself, and the pump's just started running in there because it's trying to pull that water straight into those 95-litre water tanks. We have a 28-litre stainless steel hot water service, gas and 240 volt with a no anode system, so that's a stainless steel system, no need for maintenance. We have our roof-mounted fridge vent up here for absolute perfect interaction with hot air rising out of the back of the fridge, and the 2 fans are going to blow that straight out of the top, so workability-wise, you can expect the topical rated fridge in this to work beautifully. We have our grey water cleaning system there. We also have a grey water tank here, 95-litre grey water tank with smell traps fitted, so that just runs out of there, or at a caravan park, national park, sorry, you just close this guy off and then you're capturing all of that little grey water as it's coming out. We have our toilet cassette in here, so that's a CTS 4100 toilet cassette. So that is just a ceramic bowl inside there, but again, all clean, ready for the next user. High-rise checker plate. We have a real towel rail at the back to be able to pop those towels over on a warmer day like today. Rego plate, of course. Don't worry about them, they're another dealer. We don't need to talk about them. We have our rear clearance lights here at the back. We have our Safety Dave rear view camera, as well as our bumper bar here with side marker points there as well, and our spare wheel locked up. These guys have left all the stuff that the first time buyers have to be able to spend, so that way you don't have to worry about any of the stuff you have to do. So stepping back just for a moment, we've got that massive awning space underneath us. So there's a massive awning, massive amount of room not to have to worry about, and a massive amount of just hangout area underneath these awnings, so ready to be able to go. It's got annex provision, so you can just hook that up. We have an outside TV hatch here, of course. So outside TV pops there. We've got our aerial port that plugs into there, 12-volt cigarette socket and double power point. So all nice and snug. Checker plate wheel spats, of course. We have our picnic table. That just folds up like so. 1000 by 800 double glazed Dometic windows with metal trimming, of course, and lock-in Mobicool stays. We have our outside Bluetooth speakers as well as inside Bluetooth speakers. We've got 3 annex lights on the outside for outside entertainment, as well as our outside TV as well. All the boring stuff, all the bloke stuff is over. We can jump inside, but before we do, we've got our crim safe door just there at the front. So that is a quad lock security door from Mobicool. These guys are fantastic at what they do. Unfortunately, Crusader made the decision to go to a Kamek product. But the Mobicool really is a preferred system for these guys. So they're an absolute weapon of a door, very, very secure. We've got our grab handle as soon as we walk in, a main switch just here. Before you walk in though, check out the storage we've got crammed into here. First time user, you got a full height pantry and still have a massive shower. It's nearly 800 deep, it's huge. Headbanger above the door there as well. Color wise, she's nice and warm. It's going to be able to express as far as, we've tried to spruce it up. We're used to the greys here in Melbourne, but these guys are a little bit more regional. They've gone for that warmer approach, and people are really gravitating towards that later trend of changing colours, and we're welcoming it because we're a bit over the greys. We've done it heaps lately, so it's great to see something warm come into the dealership. Microwave below bench. Everyone, especially my height, I'm quite short. So for me, the below bench microwave is something I always prefer. Very easy to use and utilise. Every appliance and every item in this has been tested and working. We're quite confident that the next person to be able to pick this van up is going to absolutely steal it off the lot. We have a 6'2" by 5' queen mattress with reading lights either side. Sirocco fans either side for a warm day. 12-volt compatible, of course. We have our Ranger hatch, full block out, and lift up grab assist like so for a bit of airflow. We have pigeonholes either side of the bed with pop-out front panels with double power points and 12-volt cigarette lighters either side with 12-volt USBs. We have overhead cupboards, full depth, almost an arm's worth. We have a full depth wardrobe in here with hanging rails, of course. And we have a drawer just there. Now, as I said, 2019 to 2020, you got a fully composite drawer construction, so there's no timber in these drawers whatsoever except for the ply front. These guys here have the lift latch, very easy to utilize, but plastic composite, metal sided drawer runners. These guys here, you cannot beat the construction material of the drawer runners that Crusader offer. The windows themselves have full blockouts and midgie-proof screens. We have very easy to utilize window systems all the way out. When it clicks, we let it go. Sirocco fan up the top here, TV point here, antenna, pull down, swivel around, find the direction you need to get to. Double power point, 12-volt cigarette socket, as well as TV connections there. So a heap to love about this van. It's pretty much got everything ready to go as you need it. Up in this cupboard here, we have all of our power systems. So the power systems include solar controller. So you've got the one solar panel on the roof, 170 watt with the 2 batteries. You've also got your Bluetooth radio and CD player, all of your fuse panels, water pump, outside speakers, inside speakers, all of your water tank level gauges, so all the water tanks and battery level gauges, as well as battery protector up here as well. We explained a bit more of that to you. Check out the hanging keys that these guys have gone to. So they've really spent a little bit of time thinking about the practicality of it, and you're going to absolutely love the easeability of it when you pick this guy up. Smoke detector on the roof, of course. IBIS 4 inverter air conditioner, so brand new air conditioner, top of the line. IBIS 4 air conditioning, very low power draw. That's going to work with the 2 kVA generator easily. Kitchen-wise, we have a heap of workability room with a recessed cooktop, of course. We have 3 burners and 1 electric burner, grill and microwave as well, fully cleaned out, ready to roll. We have our range hood, of course, from Finch, touchlight above the kitchen bench. Lockout windows, of course, as well. Filter tap, normal tap. We have double power points either end of the kitchen, right in beautiful spots right there. Again, we have a heap of storage. 1, 2, 3, cupboard door, massive pot drawer underneath that microwave. There's so much room in this van for storage. We've got pull-out table. So this little table here, we just pull it out. We just pop that back out of the way of the holder. Put our little cups either side. Pull that guy out. 1, 2, 3. Beer ready to roll. Cafe dinette. So it's a trifold table. These little footrests here just pull out like so, click into place, and we're just kicking back, ready to roll. So this guy here pops back. Again, inside the van, you've got that fully insulated composite roof, so packs an absolute beating, one piece, no timber. So no timber in the floor, no timber in the roof. These guys here, fully insulated, no water ingress possible. Absolutely phenomenal. You're never going to have an issue with this, never going to have a concern. Insurance company's going to love you, and we're going to love you because choosing the higher and more quality brand. 186 litre Dometic fridge. So this guy here's a 3-way fridge. We've got our freezer with wire shelving. We've got our fridge with wire shelving, of course. You've got all of your pull-out pantries. Drawer, drawer, drawer. Getting sick of this. Drawer and drawer. Little flap underneath there with a hot water service, 28 litres. In the ensuite, we have our very much loved pigeon little shaving cabinet, for the his and hers area, or hers and hers, whatever you prefer. We have our touch light above there. We have our lift up overhead cupboard. We have our little on and off light. We have our 12-volt fan, dead silent, in extraction and input. We have a top load 3.5 kilo washing machine. So you don't really get these in the Excaliburs. It's really a 2 kilo washer for the 2020 vans. This is a 3.5 kilo top load washing machine. We've got our little peg basket in here. And then we have water tap. We have our drawers. Oh, it even comes with free toilet paper. Not going to argue with that. All of our drawers, of course, ready to roll. Our shower. So this is something that people just don't quite understand until they get in it, with shelving already in here from the customer. So we have our shower. So there's a heap of room in here. It's a massive shower. You can sort of get a little bit of a gauge of movement here. So it's pretty big. I'm not a relatively smaller person, height, maybe not width. But our fan, of course, like so. Shower, adjustable shower head. I don't quite need it that high, but it can go right high for the sort of taller people within the community. And we have a glass shower screen. So proper glass shower screen with travel lock system like so. And that guy there just pulls up like so and back very easily. We've got a heap of storage room in this van, guys. It is in mint condition, little scuffs here and there, but she's right ready to roll off the lot as soon as you're ready to come and have a look at it. If you'd like to find out more information, please just give us a call on 93592938. Head to our website for more new and second-hand stock at www.crusadercaravansmelbourne.com.au, or alternatively, like and subscribe for the next van coming up, and we'll see you soon. Thank you, guys.